The Red and Greens begin their walk down the comeback trail after a 5-game unbeaten league run came to an end last week. This afternoon, Carl Nolan's side arrive at Sergeant's Lawn, scene of a dramatic comeback victory last year, but a rejuvenated Rothwell won't be willing to roll over for United. Catch the best of the action here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Coventry United are forced into a formation change after 2 key members of the back line were ruled out of today's game. Jared Clamp misses out due to a groin injury, while Ed El Hagani begins a 2-match suspension. Riley Devoyle drops back into a 3-man back line alongside Jake Williams, who returns to the starting 11. Joseph Agambiade leads the attack after recovering from a knee injury. Joe Blowers, who re-signed from Gresley this week, starts in midfield. Rothwell's season has taken a major upturn as of late. 2 wins from their last 3 league encounters. Very nearly became 3 in the last 4 last week before a win at high-flying Marchtown was cruelly snatched away as the game was abandoned in added time. Lamin Jammeh and Dodzi Agambenu both started that game and both scored too. They retain their places up top. Liam Kendall and Jude Rothwell are drafted into midfield, with forward Jakob Toff the final of the home side's 3 changes. Mollison leaps up to claim the goal kick. Tough only as far as Bradshaw. Here's Agambiade, returned after that knee injury suffered at Godmanchester. Agambiade turns and shoots, deflection, takes a spin off it, and O'Connor will have no problems collecting that. Towards that far post, unmanned header by Adam Miles. Oh, that would have gone straight to the bottom corner if it wasn't for a darting dive by James Bayan. Dodzi Agambenu thought he'd given Rothwell the lead in the 10th minute. Bayan, who had a superb second half last Saturday, looking to carry on where he left off. Short one play to Blowers. Not going to make an impact on his return to the Coventry United side. Little drag on the shoulder, referee says no foul. Heads up towards Ty Williams. Jimmy holds up play and allows his teammates to push up. Here's Henson. Now with Liam Kendall. Floats it over the back line, or does he? No, it's onto the head of Miles. Williams spots Bairn off his line and finds the net. Rothwell Corinthians lead in the 13th minute. Unlucky for Coventry United. But it wasn't luck for Ty Williams. He spotted Bairn off his line, floated it over the Coventry United goalkeeper in no man's land. And Ty Williams has given Rodwell a deserved lead. Tough. Loses out one-on-one with Chesterton. Carey was the target with that through ball, but it's with Joe Blowers after the attempted clearance. Carey cutting in. Mollison wants it to feet. Mollison gets it to feet. Covered up by Agambenu. It's Mitch Mollison going all the way. On the touchline. Cuts back in. Blowers. Enough time to find Carey. Carey's cross towards Agambiade. And O'Connor diving onto it. United starting to find their feet. But they will need more to draw level. Devoyle again in an unconventional centre-back role today. Wills again down the right. Bradshaw stabbed it back into the midfield for Joe Blowers. He's got it back. Looking to play it through for Carey. Rebounds back to Bradshaw. Now Chesterton. Mollison. Chesterton again. Going to take on Toff. Chesterton. Will he go for goal here? Great run by Chesterton. Taken out on the slide. Referees unmoved. Bradshaw with a swing in it, didn't get the cleanest of connections, but does find Wills on the right hand side of the box. Wills in, and it bounces up the chest of O'Connor, but he falls onto it now. Could Coventry have had a spot kick there? And Wells with ball in hand. Agambenu shields from Devoyle. Wells. Williams is the target, intercepted by Wills, but the block by Williams fell to Jammeh. Williams to Jammeh again. Liam Jammeh didn't get the power behind that one. He's frustrated with himself. It's an easy collection for Bayan. Give and go with Blowers for Mitch Mollison. Aghambiade, he's got options, and one of them is Riley Devoyle. Spots Wills. Cuts in from the right, digs it into the area. Joe blows for Coventry United, save well with the leg of O'Connor. Bradshaw chests it down, can he get to the seconds before? Tough, yes he can. And Carey sends it skyward. Miles has handed it on a plate to Ty Williams. Miles steps, he gets back into position. And Williams' strike comes off the back of Miles, who atones for the error, but an uncharacteristic mistake from Miles nearly opened the door for Williams to bag a brace. And that could be another one, as Mollison has given it away to Jamie. And again, the block is made by the player who gave it away. But Coventry United are falling asleep at the back, something they can ill afford to do. Devoyle looking to get Coventry United on terms to get in towards Adam Miles, brought down by Williams, but cleared before Miles could try and turn it home. Cushion held by Mollison across to Sean Wills. Now Devoyle, closed down by Jamie. Slipsy puts the cross in, but it's Bradshaw. Cushion's in for Aghambiade, skews to the left. 4-man wall prepared as Devoyle and Carey stand over it. Carey likes scoring on this ground. Let's see if Devoyle can join in the fun. It is going to be Riley Devoyle for Coventry United. It's dipping, just didn't quite dip enough as it fizzes over the woodwork. Wills. Here's Prifty. Holds up well. Finds his way out of a Rothwell sandwich there. And gets the ball back from the interception, as it was momentarily with Lingley. Aghambiade to Prifty. Okay, was the target. He clears cannons off a Rothwell man. Blowers. Aghambiade blows, was caught there, and Aghambiade looking for an option. Or will he go alone? Joseph Aghambiade strikes it! Couldn't hit the target. A signal of intent from the red and greens. They are up for this second half. Devoyle, it's with Adam Miles, man they call Smiler, in the centre circle. Aghambiade dropping back to help out. Goes into the box. And a good strong header away by Kendall. Only as far as his opposite number 4 in the United captain, Devoyle. Blowers. Looks for Renato Prifty, he's through! And O'Connor does a great job in getting his body behind that ball. It's Chesterton. Making a beeline for the box. Blows again, turns and headed home for Coventry United by Renato Prifty. And Prifty wants to get back and get United back underway. A draw's not enough for Carl Nolan's men. The persistence pays off, and Renato Prifty with his second goal since his comeback from injury a couple of weeks ago. United like a dog with a bone, not giving up on that move for love nor money, and Prifty taking advantage as the ball came loose, nodding it across the keeper into the far bottom corner. 11 second half minutes gone, it's all square at Sergeant's Lawn. As Jude Rothwell stands over the ball, a 2-man wall of Chesterton and Mollison, hoping to prevent the ball from reaching the danger zone. In he goes towards that far post, towards Jamie, and headed over. Bends ball onto the head of Aghambiade. Kyle Carey at Muscles Wells, gets the ball in. Henson's header to Agbenu, who's playing almost as an anchoring midfield now after starting up top in the first half. Cleared as far as Mollison, who ducks past Rothwell, who's opposite number 8. Here's Joe Blow, who know he can hit them. Blowers has a go! Couldn't keep it down. You can see the determination in Joe Blowers, who wants to mark his comeback to Coventry United with a goal. Always use everything on that pitch. It's Rothwell on the break. Couldn't find Ty Williams too central. That ball straight to Devoyle. Wills. Carey giving chase down the right hand side. Maybe a task too far for Carl Carey. No, it isn't. He's got the better of Kendall. Goes for goal and kept out well the near post by O'Connor. who dives onto the seconds before Blowers could turn it in. Substitution made. 4-man wall prepared. Carey and Mollison eyeing up their target. Who will it be? The right foot of Mollison or the left of Carey? It is Mollison, and the wall did its job. Devoyle standing over it. United set-piece connoisseur. He's come close in recent weeks with these efforts from this sort of distance. Will this be his moment? It's Devoyle, and finds Adam Miles! It's offside anyway, but it slipped off the boot of Smiler. Johnson urged to aim for the area. Blade's going to hit it. Just keeping the pressure on, Rothwell. Devoyle in towards Miles. Swing by Miles. It's out with Joe Blowers, who got the final touch on that. It's a goal kick. Bit of a scramble on the penalty here. The first ever from Adam Miles tried to siphon it into the net. Jake Williams in there too. It came out to Blowers, who got a clean connection, but it was well wide. Also not giving up on that ball. Rodwell down the right to Johnston, and Jake Williams, great challenge. Chesterton, now Mollison. Bit of space to utilise the former Highgate man. Drills it down the centre for Renato Prifty. There's Blowers, challenging by Lingley. Appeals for a free kick. Fall on deaf ears, and rightly so. Prifty looking for a route in from the right. Now Lingley trying to take it to the corner. Prifty wrestles him to the floor. Prifty across to Joe Blowers. Blowers sets it up! And Coventry United win it! History repeats itself! For the second time in 2 years, Coventry United wrap up a comeback victory in added time. But this time, it's Joe Blowers with the goal. He couldn't have dreamt of a better return to the Coventry United fold. After a few months at Gresley, I spoke to him this week. He was so excited to come back to Coventry United. He said it felt like coming home. He was ready to get back into the action. And you can see there, he's injured himself in the process. With that low, bobbling effort, enough to catch out Jude O'Connor. And Coventry United's persistence has been the name of the game. They haven't took no for an answer on any single attack, and Coventry United now surely have wrapped up the win at Sergeant's Lawn. Carey kills into space for Harry Chesterton. Mollison, it's given away and launched upfield by Lingley. Agbenu tasked with the task of trying to get the point back for Rothwell. Agbenu, will he strike? He will, but it's off the chest of Ty Williams, and a follow through from Henson. United with one more passage of play to survive. Bayon, space on the right hand side for Kyle Carey, flicked on. Here's Gallagher. Prifty's in the area. He's got Blowers moving to Gallagher, deflected, forced to Blowers. Offside flag is raised, and the final whistle blows. Coventry United are heading home with the 3 points. What a finale! Nothing but drama on both visits to Sergeant's Lawn for Coventry United. Heartbreak for Rothwell for the second week in a row. With the red and green scratched and clawed for those 3 points. They came from behind as Ty Williams looped the ball over Bayon. But the half-time words of wisdom from Carl Nolan did the trick, as the red and greens fought back once again and have earned themselves 3 valuable points. And it was Joe Blowers who capped it off with that 92nd minute winner. Final score here at Sergeant's Lawn in the United Counties League Premier Division South. Rothwell Corinthians 1, Coventry United 2.